evening. It is 9:03 p.m. on Friday, November 6th this evening, where we are following more updates tonight on our local key races after the Registrar of Voters Office has issued some new results. I'm going to put those on screen for you now. A look at first at the race for Stockton's mayor. So far, Kevin Lincoln's still in the lead. Now, I also want to point out, so far, the Registrar of Voters Office has quite a few ballots to count left. In fact, in the past 24 hours, the Registrar of Voters Office has only added about 7,300 votes to this result update so far. So still tens of thousands of ballots to be counted according to the Registrar of Voters Office. But at this point, Kevin Lincoln still in the lead at 52.27% of the votes, with Michael Tubbs in second place, of course, with 47.73% of the votes. They are 2,403 points away, or votes away from each other, and that is an increase in Kevin Lincoln's way, whereas Michael Tubbs is trailing by a lesser number yesterday, now trailing by 2,403 votes in that race. Moving now to City Council District 6, Kimberly Wormsley still in the lead there, a pretty big lead with 70.08% of the votes. And for San Joaquin County Supervisor District 5, as you can see, nothing new has changed here either. Rosaria Ransom still in the lead at 52.44% of the votes. And as for Measure X in San Joaquin County, 65.94% in favor. I want to put up the screen now for those of you who may be watching other local races in our area. You can see Jerry McNerney still in the lead in his race. Let me make sure this is actually refreshed here. Again, these are our newest numbers now from the San Joaquin County Registrar of Voters Office. They were just updated minutes ago from the Registrar of Voters Office, indicating a current voter turnout of 42.86%. The final voter turnout, we are told, will be in excess of 75%, so still tens of thousands of ballots to be counted in San Joaquin County. For now, though, as you can see, voters in our county have voted mostly in favor of Jerry McNerney for Congressional District 9. For Senate District 5, voters in San Joaquin County parting with Susan Talamontes Eggman with 60.61% of the votes. For Assembly District 13, Kathy Miller getting most of the votes in San Joaquin County, but still pretty close to Carlos Villapudua there, as you can see, separated by a few thousand votes there. For County Board of Education, Member Trustee Area Number 3, Douglas Vigil, still in the lead in that race with 64.65% of the votes. Delta College Board Trustee Area Number 2, Elizabeth Blanchard in the lead there. For Trustee Area 5, Kathy Garcia in the lead in that race. And Delta Community College Trustee Area Number 6, Teresa Brown in the lead on that as well, but somewhat close to Cassie Goodall by a few thousand there, as you can see. For Stockton Unified School Board, Member Trustee Area Number 1, incumbent Cecilia Mendez taking the lead in that race at this hour with 67.57% of the votes so far going to her. On to Area Number 3, Valentino Silva still in the lead there with 34.22% of the votes in that race. For Area 4, you can see Ray Zulueta Jr. in the lead as well, as we've seen since election night. For LUSD School Board Member Trustee Area Number 2, Ashley Jones in the lead at 80% of the votes there. LUSD Board Member Trustee Area Number 4, you can see Sandra Chan also in the lead there, as we've seen since election night, holding 59.05% of the votes. And I'm going to put up these other numbers for you, for those of you who may have joined us recently, for our other local key races that we're watching out of the city of Stockton. Put up the mayor's race first here. As you can see, Kevin Lincoln still holding on to the lead in that race. He grew his lead actually by a few hundred ballots that have been added to this update from the San Joaquin County Registrar of Voters Office. He is now holding 52.27% of the votes, with his opponent, incumbent Mayor Michael Tubbs, at 47.73% of the votes as of this update. I want to also make note of what this update is including. According to the San Joaquin County Registrar of Voters Office, this update that you're currently seeing includes vote-by-mail ballots received in the mail on or before Saturday, October 31st, vote-by-mail ballots returned at official drop-off boxes on or before Sunday, November 1st, and ballots cast in person at voter service centers on Election Day, November 3rd. These results are not including most ballots cast in person at voter service centers October 31st through November 2nd. Those will be reported on Monday, they're saying. Vote-by-mail ballots received in the mail or on or after Monday, November 2nd are not included in this update, and neither are conditional voter registration or provisional ballots. Moving on, though, to the City Council race, as you can see, Kimberly Wormsley again in the lead, 70% of the votes there. And for the Supervisor race, Rosaria Ransom again in the lead on that with 52.44% of the votes. Robert Rickman trailing behind with 47.56% of the votes. As for Measure X, it's on track right now to being passed with 65.94% of voters in San Joaquin County at this point voting in favor of that. And as I mentioned, we still have tens of thousands of ballots to be counted. According to according to Registrar of Voters Office officials here in San Joaquin County, part of those results will be released on Monday. We are hearing around 9 p.m. on Monday is when they're going to be releasing their next update with data and with results, and we are hoping that will include at least some of these tens of thousands of votes that we still have left to be counted here in San Joaquin County, according to officials here in the county. As of last night, there were 125,40 ballots left to be counted, and so far they added about 7,000 ballots since that update last night. So still tens of thousands to be counted, and we'll keep you updated here as those ballots are counted and with those results, and potentially with calls as well in the races if it comes close enough on Monday. For now, thank you for watching.